People driving in and out of Portland hit a bit of a roadblock on Monday afternoon, and that's because the Casco Bay Bridge shut down because of a technical problem. Ted Talbot of the Maine Department of Transportation says that the bridge lost power to 3 different gates. An electrician was on site and able to identify the problem within 15 minutes, but getting the traffic jam fixed was another story. Local police had to direct drivers on the bridge to back up and then turn around. Now, some of you on Facebook sent us this diagram asking why you just can't make a U-turn on the bridge when something like this happens. Mac McIntyre says, every time this happens, I think, how easy could that be? Make it happen. He drew where there are gates dividing the 2 lanes, showing that if they were removed, stuck cars could make a U-turn and escape the traffic jam. Now, it seems like a simple solution, right? Well, we took the question to the experts.
Currently on the bridge, we have a center barrier that's made of concrete that runs the whole length of the bridge, other than on the lift spans of the Casco Bay Bridge. On top of the barrier, all the way down through, are street lights. There is conduit that's embedded in this barrier to operate those electrical conduit, operate those street lights on the bridge. So in order for us to do that, make some type of turn, we'd have to cut the barrier, and there's really no other place to run the conduit unless we redesigned the whole bridge and run it a whole different way, which would be very expensive. Plus, we also have gates, 2 sets of gates to stop traffic so they do not get near the lift spans. This scenario here is beyond both sets of gates, which becomes a safety issue then. We cannot have anybody near these lift spans when they're going up.
All right, turns out you can either have traffic lights or you can have U-turns, but you cannot have both. Plus, the barrier that keeps opposing lanes of traffic separate to avoid head-on crashes. Ted Talbot tells us that they're looking into possible improvements to the bridge to possibly avoid these malfunctions from even happening in the first place. Amanda?